What is a contradiction in conception in categorical imperatives? Imagine trying to set a rule that everyone should follow, but that rule ends up making itself impossible to follow. That's what a contradiction in conception is all about. It's a key idea in Immanuel Kant's way of thinking about morality. Kant believed that for a rule to be truly moral, it has to be something everyone could follow without causing a logical problem. When we talk about a contradiction in conception, we mean that if everyone acted according to a certain rule or maxim, the very idea of that rule would fall apart. It's like trying to make a rule that says everyone should lie to get ahead. If everyone lied all the time, trust would disappear, and the idea of lying as a way to get ahead would no longer make sense. The concept of lying would become impossible to think about coherently. This is different from a contradiction in the will, which happens when someone's desires conflict with their moral duties. A contradiction in conception is about the idea behind the rule itself. If the rule cannot be imagined as a universal law because it destroys itself, then it's morally unacceptable. Kant's test for this is simple but powerful. You take a rule or maxim and imagine everyone following it. If doing so makes the rule impossible to carry out, or makes the goal behind the rule impossible, then you have a contradiction in conception. It shows that the rule cannot be a universal law without causing a logical problem. For example, if your maxim is, "It's okay to make false promises to get what I want," and everyone did that, promises would lose their meaning. No one would trust promises anymore, and the very idea of promising would be meaningless. That's a contradiction in conception because the universalization of the rule destroys the concept of promising itself. In terms of ethics, this idea helps us see which actions are morally wrong because their underlying rules cannot be universally accepted. It's about making sure our moral rules are consistent and can be applied to everyone without causing logical chaos. So, a contradiction in conception is a way to check if a moral rule is logically possible to follow by everyone. If it isn't, then that rule is not just bad but impossible to be a universal law. It keeps morality grounded in clear, rational thinking, making sure our principles are consistent and workable for everyone.